Show Phantomaniacs, welcome to the newest unboxing here on the Needless Things YouTube channel. Today we are looking at the Techno-Viper. I never had a Techno-Viper when I was a kid. I do own a vintage Techno-Viper now, and we'll do a little comparison here. And I've got a number of 25th anniversary, modern era, whatever you want to call them, Techno-Vipers. But now we have a classified Techno-Viper, and as everybody knows, I am a fan of purple, and purple Cobras just make my day. This is part of the newest wave of G.I. Joe Classified that we will be taking a look at all week long here on the Needless Things YouTube channel. Just kicking things off with Mr. Purple here. This is the new style window packaging. This is number 117. Got a little QR code here. Specialties here that you can look up on the website if you so desire. On the back, you've got your Renderama. And I was, as I've mentioned many times on the channel, I don't look too closely at anything that I know I'm going to order because I want my experience to be as I'm unboxing it. So I have only just now noticed this very Mobat looking tank in the background here. So very interesting. Let's open this guy up. I'm excited. Techno-Vipers are specialists, and as such, I do not feel the need to troop build them too extensively. My plan is to have two, and then to have a third that I'm going to be working on a special project with, and I hope that the parts are compatible for the project that I want to do. I don't know. You never know with Classified. I wish all of the heads, all of the legs, all of the everything else were all cross-compatible across the line, aside from bigger figures like Gung Ho or whatever. But that is simply not the case, so I don't know yet if my plans for my third Techno-Viper are going to work, but you can find out at audiblearmy.com. That is where I will be posting the progress of that project as it happens. So we'll see how that goes. And that's actually part of the reason why I'm opening this guy first in the wave. The other part of the reason is Big Bad Toy Store got him in before all of the other ones. So I'm getting all of the stuff that I reviewed last week, the 3 retro figures and Metalhead. And if you didn't watch that, go check them out. So those 4 figures came with Techno-Viper in the same delivery. And then the rest of this wave of figures are coming from Pulse. Along with something else. I can't remember what the other thing is. Ooh, I like these new boots on this guy. All right, let's get these accessories off to the side here and take a look at our figure. Well, actually, first, let's take a look at the original Techno-Viper. I don't think these are the right hoses. I think the hoses I have on here are too long, but he came with a collection that I got. So I wasn't sure which hoses went with who. Ooh, clearly I need to dust my Cobra shelf. Sorry, everybody. Gross. I wasn't sure which hoses went with who. So he's got 2 really long hoses. Like I said, I never had a Techno-Viper when I was a kid, so I kind of didn't know what went with what anyway. He's got his pneumatic tools. And as you can see, we've got a pretty good recreation of this guy. If you wanted to take that shoulder armor off, you could. But everything else, we're looking pretty good. His purples aren't quite the same, but I prefer the classified purples. And if you'll notice, the original does not have the green eyes that the classified version has. And I definitely like that. So yeah, oh wait, can those, oh interesting. These are not on here like I thought they were. So this is like sort of a clippy type thing, and it looks like these are actually inside the shoulder joint. That is an interesting new way to have done that, and And I'll tell you, it works a lot better than what they've got on the Steel Brigade. And because it's a clip type thing, it doesn't interfere with you putting their arms all the way down, which is something that's a little pet peeve of mine. So already we're having some pretty good success with the execution of this Techno-Viper. Plastic feels good. Elbows and knees. This was my problem with this guy. Let's see how much I care. Okay. So I was going to say the elbows and knees, the plastic we'll take a look at. Elbow plastic matches as closely as I need it to. It's not quite the same, but it's not egregious. The knees, however, I hate this. I really, really, really don't like this. I understand you don't want to use a paint app to paint the knee pads, but this looks absolutely terrible to me. I would rather him just not have knee pads, because the original doesn't have knee pads. Look, you're not doing anything you need to do. Just make those knees purple. This, in my opinion, this was a poor decision. These should have just been purple and it would have been fine. But otherwise, I mean, the helmet looks awesome. Let's go ahead and try. We'll try one thing. Okay, that's not going to pop right off. It'll come off, but it's not going to pop right off. The Silver Cobra Tampo looks great. All the silver hoses and everything. This is a great, great looking Cobra. Something very different. He's got the gauntlets with the little tech readouts going on here. And they are different, by the way. Oh, I'm not zoomed. Let me zoom. Sorry, guys. I forgot to zoom. So we've got 2 different readouts on his gauntlets, which is great. And we've already seen it. We know how it works. But he's got his little hologram display that presumably can go in either one of these because they're peg holes. Yeah. It can fit there, or it can fit there. And the peg holes are not super obtrusive. Like, they're not distracting at all because they're kind of buried in all this little tech stuff here, so they don't jump out at you and look weird. This is an awesome figure. I am very happy. I also like the holster rig that's going on here. Just looks cool and different. Okay, let's see what else we've got. So we've got his little readout. We've got his Techno-Viper blaster, which does have a port for blast effects. It is a softer plastic, but again, as I keep saying, if something holds its shape, I don't really care if the plastic is softer. That just means it's less likely to break. The backpack, which is, let's see. I guess it goes that way. Very similar. Yeah, even in size, it's not that much bigger than the original, which I'm okay with. The backpack and the tools have been scaled down for the classified figure. Personally, I do not have a problem with that. Because it is... Oh, have I got the backpack on upside down on my guy? Oh, I think I do. Because this... Well, that doesn't work. Oh, wait. Okay. I don't know. I don't know which way it goes. Who cares? But also tell me in the comments which way this goes. I've never looked it up because it's just not that important to me. But now that I'm looking at it, I do kind of wonder if it should go the other way. But it seems like... I don't know. Oh, that's too high, though. Yeah, definitely. Definitely goes this way. Okay. As far as I'm concerned, anyway. So I guess you can just swap which side you want the hose on. So here's a question for you. And I'll go look this up as soon as I'm done with this video. Did the original Techno-Viper even have two hoses, or were you supposed to swap them between his blaster and his tools? I don't know. I wish they had built in some storage for his blaster to put it somewhere when he's not using... Oh, this is great. Look at this. We might have seen this before. I'm not positive. I kind of wish it was silver, but whatever. Slides right in there. Looks great. I kind of wish he had somewhere to put this when he was using his tools. Like storage for it. Not a huge deal, but it would have been nice. Okay, so he's got his multiple tools. He's got this deal. And these are, again, flexible, but holding their shape. This other deal. And this deal. This is clearly a hammer. So we've got a hammer. And a wrench. And a claw type thing for picking up when he drops a piece of paper and doesn't want to lean over to pick it up. He can use this to get it, or to pinch Baroness's butt. Probably doesn't do that. That's not going to happen. All right. Sorry, I'm just interested in how all this stuff fits. I think they're going to have to go this way, though. I think, like, one has to go that way, one goes that way, and one goes that way. And then we'll plug our blaster in, put that in his hand. And I'm not going to lie to you guys. I am probably going to put... Well, I'm gonna end up with 2 Techno-Vipers and then my special project. And the Techno-Vipers... Oh, that's disappointing. So that hand... This is why the wrist needs to go up and down and not side to side. Because he can't hold his rifle quite right. If I can get that lower elbow joint to move. There we go. That's okay. But we really do, if a character has any kind of blaster, firearm, rifle, whatever, the wrist really does need to go that way. All right, so yeah, let me get him in the most generic Techno-Viper, generic classified Techno-Viper pose of all time that we're going to see just across the internet. But that's okay, because the reason we're going to see it is because it's so cool. Look at that. I love it. I love it. So there he is, Techno-Viper. Excellent, high-quality figure. Again, the knee pads are the one thing that I would change. I do not like... Well, the knee pads, and I would have given the wrist the different articulation. Other than that, figure looks great. Very happy with it. Happy to have another one coming. Maybe I've got the backpack upside down. I don't know. Whatever. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, tell your friends about needless things. And until next time, Cobra.
Smash that like button if you like needless things.